Hey, good morning. It's Michael Day with the Daily Merge. Before we get started with today's 2-minute merge, some programming notes. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I want to continue to create quality content consistently for you. So here is the schedule that we'll have moving forward. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll be releasing the 2-minute merge. That's the summary of the day's news or the couple days' news to keep you informed on an ongoing basis with just a couple minutes out of your day. On Tuesdays, we're going to have the cutoff. That's a comedic and funny look at some of the stories that we've seen this week, and my attempt to keep you a little bit more entertained. And on Thursdays, we're going to have the plunge. The plunge is going to be an opinion piece, a little bit longer in depth on a single subject each given week. Then I'll jump into a topic, give you as much information as I can, and then my opinion on that particular matter. So going forward, that's what you can expect from me. But for now, it is Monday, October 19th, and this is the 2-minute merge. First up today, we've got Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton have announced that they support the president's plan to keep troops in Afghanistan beyond his term. Last week, Obama announced that he wanted to keep about 5,500 troops behind. Obviously, the opponents of this say this is an ongoing war that needs to end. The proponents of it say that the region is incredibly unstable, and part of the reason that we had ISIS pop up and that growing threat was the vacuum created by an early withdrawal in Iraq. So Sanders and Clinton have said that they support that moving forward, and truth be told, my opinion on that, I think it's a good move. Our second story tonight, Donald Trump and Ben Carson have written a letter to the Republican National Committee stating that they will boycott the next debate coming up on CNBC if the conditions of the debate are not changed. Now, right now, CNBC has it slated to be a 3-hour debate, which is quite long, and they've also said they will not allow opening or closing statements by any candidate, preferring to get into the questions on the substance of the debate and spend more time on that. Carson and Trump both say that that's unacceptable, 2-hour max, and they want their opening and closing statements. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, it would be pretty dangerous to withdraw from a debate on the national stage. But this is an election where we've learned anything, that anything can happen, and not to expect anything that could happen. So we'll follow that. Finally, North Korea is releasing statements today that they are open to some talks, and when it comes to diplomacy and lifting the sanctions that we currently have placed on that country. Now, some people are concerned that North Korea obviously does have nuclear capabilities. They don't yet have the capability to deliver it to continental United States, but they certainly have a nuclear program and they flaunt it. As part of the talks, it would absolutely be a must that they cannot continue testing intercontinental ballistic missiles or develop their nuclear program. The difference here, a little caveat here between this and Iran, is we haven't explicitly stated in the agreement that after the time period the agreement's for, that Iran cannot then develop nuclear capabilities. Obviously, that's a big concern, saying, yeah, they'll play nice for 10, 15 years, and then they'll develop the bomb. The other side of that argument is we probably wouldn't let them then either. When this one agreement is up, if Iran tried to get feisty and start that program advancing, the sanctions would come back, the world community would step in, but it isn't outwardly stated. In North Korea, we have outwardly stated that we will never allow North Korea to be a nuclear country. So that's going to create a little bit more tension. It's going to make the talks a little bit more difficult to break those sanctions. But we'll certainly follow that. Obviously, peace is the goal, and if we can get a region to cooperate and to stop developing nuclear weapons and threatening the world at large, certainly that's worth lifting some sanctions and letting their economy and that country not be held down as tightly as it is now. That's the 2-minute merge for today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with the cutoff. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.